Welcome back to another video. My name is Alex and we are looking at Bitcoin. It has now broken structure and we could see Bitcoin heading towards an even more down direction than what we've already seen it. I know we are just entering the weekend, but Bitcoin has been moving over the weekend. Just like in the past weekend, we saw that this is what happened, this move that happened. So let's look at the charts. We see this trend line that's been respected over the past couple of weeks. We see the first point, second point, and we started to see a really choppy price action over here. As we said in videos prior to this one, we said we were going to buy as long as this support was held as support, and it was. But if we look on the other chart that I have over here, let me pull it up. Over here is where it came to the midway point. And guys, this is the same chart. It's always on every single one of my videos. It's the same chart. It came over here. We took profits for the buys, and then we entered sells right again, and we've been holding ever since. And why am I saying it looks bearish? Let me show you guys this. Okay, we finally got a complete breakout with this candle. We got a major bearish candle followed by bullish candles. We see this could be serving as a retest of this major trend line. So we are still currently in sales. Bitcoin is looking bearish right now. If it does support, if Bitcoin, as long as it doesn't push back over the channel, if it does end up pushing, we could get another major fake out heading, forcing Bitcoin's price to go higher. But as long as we don't get that false breakout, we could see Bitcoin start heading towards the 56,600 and possibly all the way to 54,000 within the next couple of weeks. And we can also see, because of the, if we look on the monthly chart, let me pull that up. And also going back to the weekly, we have three. We are in Friday entering Saturday. If this weekly candle engulfs this bullish candle, it is not looking good for Bitcoin. It is not looking good, and it could signal for Bitcoin to go even lower. And if we look at the, let me go back to the 1 hour time frame. I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, give me a second. Let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, and if you guys remember in the last video, I mentioned this potential play of a shoulder, head, and shoulders um, playing out, right? If it does end up playing out, I want to show you guys where the price could possibly go. It would be from the break. Usually, to measure break of the head and shoulders, we would measure it from the top of the would be the same distance to the break of it, which is the break is already happening at this moment right now. So we can see it has dropped 6,000. It dropped 6,000. If we do that same price, we could see it heading towards the $52,000 level if it ends up playing this. But it is looking really bearish, as I said. And also this price action, we see a major bearish candle followed by bullish candles that cannot engulf that candle. It is really bearish. If we look over here, we see the same price action over here. We see a major bullish candle followed by multiple bearish candles that could not engulf the previous bullish candle, and we saw more bullish price action. Although it did end up reversing, but that was because of the price action in a broader picture meant it to go down. And I explained this price action in my other videos. So the price action that's happening right now is really bearish. If we do end up breaking back under this channel over here, we end up breaking back over here, probably over the weekend, we are going to add to our sales positions to try to catch the Bitcoin sell off if it begins to continues to sell off even more. But if it does end up using this as support and not breaking back under, then we might have to close out and change our biases back to buys. But for the meantime, as you guys know, in trading, not every trade is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. We just have to move as how the market moves. And this is how we see the market right now. We see a really clear break of structure, we see that we are in a downtrend. We see this is a lower high, a lower low, this is a lower high, and we could possibly start forming the next lower low, the next leg, and that's what we're trying to anticipate at the moment. If we go back to this chart on the channels, you guys remember how I said about the head and shoulders pattern? It would go to 52,000. Look where the next resist support on the channel is. It's almost around the 52,000, just right up right about $53,000. So it's just right. If this does end up playing out, we could possibly see Bitcoin heading towards the $53,000 level. It might not be in a day. It might take a couple weeks, and then from there we could possibly start seeing the next leg higher. Because if we look obviously in the broader picture, monthly, weekly, we are in an uptrend. We are in an uptrend, but currently we are in a downtrend, as we can see by this channel. We can see a lot of lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, and we could possibly see more lower lows, lower highs. But obviously, if we go back, we are in an uptrend, seeing higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then once we break out of this channel, we can see Bitcoin pushing back, pushing over, and that's where we can start seeing prices of Bitcoin heading towards the $100,000 level and higher. I believe and I want it to go higher. I trust me, I believe in Bitcoin, but we just have to be realistic and look at the price action of right now. And a realistic place to that we can see if price does decide to change, if the trend does decide to change, is if we see a nice breakthrough over this midway point as well, and a nice retest. As I said in other videos as well, here we did get the nice breakout, but we never got a retest. So the market couldn't come back to retest, and once it tried, it just couldn't, and it fell. The price fell through, and that's what we've been seeing. In order for a trade to be valid, we need to have a nice retest of the support or resistance that it has just broken. So for the meantime, Bitcoin is looking bearish. We are still in sales. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And if you guys think I'm wrong, comment down why am I wrong, and I'll be gladly to respond to your comments. I hope I'm wrong, because I want Bitcoin to go up. We all want it to go up and continue this bull run. But for the meantime, this is my analysis for Bitcoin. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.